than just winning. It's the roar of the crowd, the tears behind the helmet, the moment a dream becomes history. This is the rise of a legend. This is Lewis Hamilton.
In the world of Formula One, where speed meets precision and only the best survive, one name has risen above all: Lewis Hamilton, a symbol of victory, determination, and unmatched talent. But this story isn't just about the roar of engines or the champagne-soaked podiums. It's about the man behind the helmet, a legend who transcended the sport itself. Today, we dive deep into the life of Lewis Hamilton, not only as a record-breaking champion, but as an icon of luxury, influence, and resilience. Before becoming a global superstar, Hamilton was a young boy from a modest background in Stevenage, England. Raised by a hard-working family, he faced countless obstacles: racial barriers, financial struggles, and doubters at every corner. Yet, through sheer grit and unwavering passion for racing, he rewrote history. From go-kart tracks to the world's most glamorous circuits, Hamilton built an empire. Along the way, he embraced fashion, activism, and a lavish lifestyle that turned him into more than just a driver. He became a movement, a brand, a voice. This is Lewis Hamilton like you've never seen before. Lewis Carl Davidson Hamilton was born in 1985 in the town of Stevenage, England, a place far removed from the glitz and glamour of Formula One. From a very young age, Hamilton showed remarkable talent in almost every sport he tried. Whether it was football, cricket, or even remote-controlled car racing, he excelled effortlessly. But there was one passion that stood out above all others: motor racing. That passion quickly turned into purpose when Hamilton began karting at the age of 8. His father, Anthony Hamilton, worked multiple jobs just to support his son's dream, scraping together enough money to keep Lewis on the track. Despite the financial challenges, Hamilton's talent was impossible to ignore. He dominated karting competitions across the UK and Europe, often racing against older and more experienced drivers and winning. His rise through the ranks was nothing short of meteoric. By his early teens, Hamilton had already caught the attention of McLaren's legendary team principal Ron Dennis. In an extraordinary move, McLaren signed Hamilton to a development program when he was just 13 years old, an unprecedented commitment to a driver so young. Fast forward to 2007, Hamilton made his long-awaited Formula One debut with McLaren. From his very first race, he demonstrated extraordinary skill, fearless overtakes, and a level of confidence beyond his years. He didn't just compete, he challenged for the title. Though he narrowly missed the championship in his debut season, he made history just 1 year later. In 2008, Lewis Hamilton became the youngest Formula One world champion at the time, in a nail-biting finale at the Brazilian Grand Prix. That victory wasn't just a personal triumph, it was a cultural moment. Hamilton had transcended the world of motorsport and become an international icon. His name was now known far beyond the paddock, representing not only speed and success, but also hope, diversity, and determination. That first title marked the beginning of a new era, not just for Formula One, but for a young man who had already begun rewriting history. When Lewis Hamilton burst onto the Formula One scene in 2007, he wasn't just another rookie. He was a phenomenon. From his very first race, it was clear that the sport was witnessing something special. With nerves of steel, raw speed, and unmatched confidence, Hamilton immediately captured the attention of fans, teams, and rivals across the globe. Driving for McLaren, he showcased a level of maturity and control rarely seen in such a young driver. In his debut season, Hamilton came agonizingly close to winning the World Championship, missing it by just a single point. But he didn't have to wait long. In 2008, in only his second year in Formula One, he made history by becoming the youngest world champion at the time. That victory at the dramatic Brazilian Grand Prix marked the beginning of an extraordinary journey. However, it was his move to Mercedes in 2013 that truly transformed his career. Many doubted the decision at the time, leaving an established team like McLaren for Mercedes, which hadn't yet found consistent success in modern F1. But Hamilton saw something others didn't. With Mercedes, he not only found a faster car, but also a team built around his vision and strengths. Over the next decade, he dominated the sport in a way few ever have. With a combination of technical brilliance, relentless work ethic, and strategic mastery, Hamilton claimed title after title. By the time he matched Michael Schumacher's legendary record of 7 world championships, there was no doubt Lewis Hamilton was more than a champion. He was a legend. Each win wasn't just another trophy. It was a statement, a reminder that greatness isn't given. It's earned through talent, sacrifice, and the courage to keep evolving. From his first laps as a daring young racer to his reign as the sport's most iconic figure, Hamilton's journey is one of history, glory, and unshakable ambition. Luxury for Lewis Hamilton isn't just a byproduct of his success on the track. It's a lifestyle that defines every aspect of his existence. As much as he dominates in Formula One, he also commands attention in the world of elite living. From the cars he drives to the homes he resides in, Hamilton has elevated his life to a level few ever reach. One of his most remarkable properties is located in the heart of Los Angeles, a stunning mansion nestled among the hills, offering panoramic views of both the city skyline and the serene Pacific coastline. It's not just a house, it's a statement. Every corner of the estate reflects his taste for elegance, modern design, and comfort on the highest level. The property features expansive glass walls, an infinity pool, private cinema, and meticulously curated interiors that blend minimalism with extravagance. When it comes to cars, Hamilton's garage resembles a luxury showroom. He is the proud owner of an enviable collection that includes names synonymous with prestige and performance: Ferrari, Bentley, McLaren, Pagani, and Rolls-Royce, to name a few. Each vehicle isn't just a means of transport, it's a carefully chosen expression of personality and status. Whether cruising the streets of Monaco or arriving at high-profile events, Hamilton makes sure his presence is unforgettable. But his lifestyle goes far beyond homes and cars. Hamilton is also deeply involved in the fashion world. Regularly seen at major runway shows and fashion weeks around the globe, he collaborates with top designers and has even launched his own fashion lines. His bold style choices often make headlines, blending streetwear with haute couture in ways that challenge convention and celebrate individuality. More than just a racing legend, Lewis Hamilton has become a symbol of modern luxury, someone who lives with passion, confidence, and unapologetic flair. His life off the track is as fast-paced and meticulously crafted as his performances on it, making him not only a champion in motorsport, but an icon of global culture. Beyond the roar of the engines and the glory of championship titles, Lewis Hamilton has carved out an identity that stretches far beyond the racetrack. His passion for luxury isn't limited to fast cars and stunning homes, it's also woven into the very fabric of his fashion-forward lifestyle. Hamilton has masterfully blended high performance with high fashion, transforming himself into a global style icon. From the very beginning of his rise to fame, Hamilton showed a keen interest in personal style. Unlike many athletes who keep their fashion choices conservative, Hamilton embraced bold colors, unique textures, and daring combinations. His confidence in expressing himself through fashion caught the attention of major luxury brands, and it wasn't long before the fashion world took notice. One of his most talked about ventures was his collaboration with H&M, where he became the face of an international campaign that blended sporty flair with everyday wearability. The campaign was a commercial success and introduced Hamilton's image to an even wider audience, not just as a driver, but as a fashion influencer. But that was only the beginning. Hamilton has since worked with some of the most prestigious names in fashion. He has appeared in campaigns for Louis Vuitton, Dior, and Tommy Hilfiger, brands synonymous with sophistication, innovation, and timeless elegance. With each appearance, Hamilton pushed the boundaries of what an athlete could represent in the world of haute couture. He's not just wearing fashion, he's shaping it. sitting front row at Paris Fashion Week, collaborating on limited edition collections, and speaking openly about style as a form of identity, Hamilton has become a trailblazer for a new generation of athletes who see clothing not just as attire, but as a powerful form of self-expression. Today, Lewis Hamilton is not only a 7-time Formula One world champion, he is a modern cultural icon. His presence is felt on and off the track, in the roar of an engine and the cut of a designer jacket. He is where speed meets style, and where sport meets sophistication. Beyond racing, beyond fame, Lewis Hamilton has embraced a role that carries even greater weight, that of a global advocate for change. His sense of responsibility extends far beyond the Formula One paddock. Hamilton has become a powerful voice for environmental awareness, diversity, and social justice, using his platform to raise awareness and spark conversation on the world's most pressing issues. A passionate supporter of sustainability, Hamilton has made significant changes in his own life to reflect his environmental values. He adopted a plant-based diet, reduced his carbon footprint, and even sold his private jet. But more importantly, he continually uses his voice to influence millions, encouraging eco-conscious living and corporate accountability. Equally committed to social equality, Hamilton has consistently spoken out against racism and pushed for greater diversity within motorsport and beyond. He launched the Hamilton Commission to investigate racial barriers in racing and continues to advocate for inclusion at every level. In a world where influence is currency, Lewis Hamilton invests his in creating a better, fairer, and more sustainable future for everyone.